that time. It's that time to talk glow. It's that time to talk the afterglow. It's that time to talk parties. It's that time to talk to Roxy Astor. Hello, Ms.
Hello.
Astor. How
Hi,
are you?
Bay. How are you?
Good. So you've been a very, very busy person lately.
Nah, not really. Just breaking out in hives and stressing out and just everyday stuff.
Yeah.
I'm on a mission, babe.
You really are. Like, how did this all, is this something you've been toying with yourself for a while, and then you just finally said, you know what, it's time to do it?
It has. You know what? Ever since the Q&A that we did after the Glow documentary, and I remember we were on stage. I think there was maybe 18 girls there, and it was just a really cool feeling. And when the questions came from the audience, and then we were talking, and I'm like, this is a really cool concept. I mean, I don't think anybody really wants to watch I'm not going to give our ages away, some 50-something-year-old wrestlers, but they want to know about us. They want to know. Okay, I didn't say that, babe. So if that was laughter. So they want to know about us, and the funny thing is we want to know about them because on Facebook we are so close to our fans that it's like an everyday thing. Like I check in with my fans daily to make sure everybody's okay. So it's like a family. So
Sure.
I thought, you know what, why don't we do something, Q&A, and obviously I don't own the rights to Glow, but if we're talking about Glow After, why don't we call it the Afterglow? And it's going to be about the fans, so it all kind of came, the Afterglow fan. Okay, what's better than a party? There you go. And there's the title. So, yeah, so it started like that. And the funny thing is I have never done a Kickstarter, but I did kind of learn about crowdfunding through some type of a seminar. And I'm looking into it, like, you heard about the potato salad guy who put nothing into it. I'm sure everybody did. I don't even want to give him props, but you know what? You just never know what's going to work on Kickstarter. So I think I got kind of caught up, with Glow or Afterglow, it's just going to be, it's just going to take off. Well, it's taken off slowly, and, little by little people are finding out, thanks to you, babe, and other radio shows. I've been on a few. It's taken off. It's, it's a little slow out of the starting gate, but, it's picking up speed. So that is it. The Afterglow fan party was sick. Oh, my God. Now it's 16 days to go. And it is not easy to do a Kickstarter that's going to grab attention from everybody. They make it sound like it is. It's really not. So it's a big wake-up call. I've never done anything like this in my life, but it's now kind of connecting all of us girls again together, even though we do talk. We have girls now, I talked to MTV last night, Eileen MTV, and now I'm more contact with the girls, and little by little they are jumping on board. And they're getting excited about it. I don't think there was that much excitement because, there's Roxy's one of her harebrained ideas. I have a lot of ideas, but it's just, executing them. So this one is, if it doesn't work, I'll be executed.
Well, that was, and that was the funny thing because it seemed like at first, it was you. And I was like, wow, there's not a lot of support from the other Glow girls. And I was really kind of surprised by that. And then I started seeing, little by little,
I like this.
they were starting to jump on. And especially the past few days, I've noticed, others are jumping on and, the prizes or the rewards for people donating are growing. And I was just like, wow, all right, so this is really starting to, shall we say, quote-unquote, kickstart now into things.
Right. Well, it's not Roxy Astor's party. It is, the Glow girls. Without them, there's nothing. So, and without the fans, there's nothing. So, and the cool thing is, and I know you know about this, babe, our own Godiva, you know what she donated, right?
Absolutely.
You know?
I know.
You tell me. I want to hear it in your voice.
She is donating for the person who donates $350 an autographed copy of the Playboy magazine she appeared in, which I never even knew she appeared in there until we talked about it on here a couple months ago. So there you go.
I know, right?
And I'm surprised Mr. Giannetti has not been the one to donate and get that.
Yeah, I mean, he can go without food for a week. Come on.
Yeah,
He'll survive.
He needs to lose a couple pounds.
Yeah, but to have that, and I think that was great, that she even offered. And, it's things like that, it's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and that's what I'm saying, like little by little, like even MTV, like I will donate this, and, Gremlina, well, she'll donate ankle bites, but I don't know if you want an ankle bite. Did you hear what I was willing to do, Bae? I don't know if you read this. I had a wild moment that second.
I forget the amount, but you said you were going to put the red wig on, right? Is that what it was?
Yes, I did. I said I would walk down Hollywood Boulevard with an outfit similar, because obviously I don't have it, with red in the hair and glitter, and hold a sign up that I love whoever. I think it was at 400. There was maybe a few takers that were interested. I think I was kind of relieved when they didn't, but in a way, I would have to do it. If they did do it, I'd have to be a woman of my word and go for it. And I have no shame in my game. If that's what it takes to get this show going, I'm there.
That's funny.
But not with the butt hanging out. I don't want the butt hanging out.
Now, this also, too, as you being the person behind this and really organizing and putting this all together, I can tell by your post, this has been like also a roller coaster of emotions for you.
Oh, I have hives right now. Because maybe me being a little ADD, I can't look at Facebook without looking at, oh, my God, here we go. And then I had a really cool pledge today, which I really appreciated from somebody. And that actually made my day. We know who that is, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, we do, babe. And so that was a cool thing. And it's funny because when you get a pledge, there's almost like a rhythm to it. It's like all of a sudden one and then another, and then it'll stop. And then I'm looking at the days, which this is horrible for me to do, because for some reason on Kickstarter, it'll show 17 days, and I probably look like a nut on there posting 17 days, and an hour later I'll say 16 days, because I don't know if it's their time, and it's changing. So I'm like, oh, my God, and I start going into a panic. I don't know if I was the right one to do this, but I'm
tell you what,
all the way through.
With these Kickstarter campaigns, like when I see like ones that I'm interested in, like yours, like I have on my my browser, my Google Chrome, I have like 20-something tabs open at all times, and I jump back and forth between them all, and I have your Kickstarter opened, and I check it like a dozen times a day. I'm like, refresh, refresh, refresh.
You have
Yeah, see, I know how you feel.
Yeah, it's addicting. Well, I'm glad that you're going through this roller coaster thing with me also. And I think there's a lot of other people that are doing it, that are rooting for us. And, like, even when I tell people, our thousands of fans that we have, I mean, if everybody were to pledge $1, there you go. It's done. It's met. And then, we go in right into getting the show together, and then the show will be in October. Now, what I just started off, and I'm sure you saw this since you're watching it, is that decided to film it. So the people that are not there can feel like, okay, now I know what's going on, and I'm going to do like a behind the scenes and get it on stage so they can actually see, eventually my goal is to be able to bring it to another city, all depending on funding and what happens. But if not, let's start it in Los Angeles, and I say the next step, Las Vegas, where we all came from. What do you think, babe?
That's exactly what I kind of thought you were going to do. Actually, I thought you were going to do Vegas first, but as I was reading more, I was like, all right, this is going to be in Los Angeles. But do you have a place? Do you have a place already set and booked for this, or?
I have it set, and I have been eyeing this one for a while because I actually saw a play of a friend of mine that did the Linda Lovelace. I remember walking into this theater, and I go, one day I will do something here. I have no idea if I'm just going to stand here and look at it, but I'm going to do something here. It's a really cool, it's on Melrose. I'm not going to say the name yet because I think that'll jinx it. But the whole thing is you have the seating, and I think there's like 73 seats. You have your stage. It's not huge, and that's the cool thing about it is that you are going to be so close to us, it could be bad for us maybe. You're going to be right there. And I want it that way. And I've looked at other places like, the Madrid that seats 400 or 500, and I'm like, and nobody wants to see us because I don't want to go to a place and sit really far away from something.
Right.
This is just the perfect venue. It's on Melrose. It's cool. It's there's nothing like it. It's been there for a while. So I knew the moment I saw it that I was going to do something there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything else crossed, that it does happen.
Now, that's a true promoter, because I know myself, having promoted shows and all in the past, and I know Nick has as well, where you walk into a building and then your mind instantly starts going like, I can do this in here and do this and do this and do this. Luckily, right now, I have my wife to reel me back in and smack me upside my head and say, no more.
See, I knew I loved her for a reason. Besides her new amazing hair color.
Well, we have one of your partners in crime on the phone. Let's get her on here, too. Let's welcome our old friend, Miss Gremlina, to Totally Driven Radio.
Gremlina.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Gremlina.
How you doing?
Hey, Roxy. We're doing good, girlfriend.
Good. I'm glad you called in.
I promised you I would, and I came on board. I think I was the first one, and I told you I'd be there from start to finish.
Yeah, and she was the first one, babe. She thought it was a great idea. I'm like, she was my soundboard.
Grammy is like one of them. She's like the super supportive person. She's always going to have your back.
Babe, be nice.
No, she's always going to have your back. She's going to support you. She's going to pick you up, dust you off, kick you in the ass, make you keep going, and bite your ankles as you keep going.
Yeah, that's on a good day before I eat after midnight. But yeah, when Roxy pitched this idea to me, I'm like, oh hell yeah, we got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's what the fans have been asking for, and we never really got to say I never officially even hardly got to say goodbye to the girls when I left.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And it's like the fans, here we are, next year will be 30 years since the pilot was filmed of Glow, and the fans are still loyal. And I think this is a beautiful, awesome way to just give the fans what they really want, some face time with us.
Mhm. Yeah.
Now, which Roxy mentioned this earlier about social media. Are you both surprised by the outgoing support you get from your fans, and you guys connect with your fans, and you guys really have become friends with these people.
I was going to say they're not our fans; they're our family. I have no fans; they're family.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why when I say something to everybody, I'm like, fans, friends, family. I run the gambit because they're everything.
Mhm. Yep. It's great. Do you remember, Gremlina, when I was talking to you about how I found out things about you that I had no idea, and you and I were talking for about a half hour?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I'm saying, babe. There are things that I didn't know about her. She didn't know about me. We don't know about the other girls. That I think, what a great time to cut loose. I mean, this could be wild.
Yeah, well, and see, tomorrow is going to be an opportunity. Some people know this, some people don't. I got a phone call today from WWBT Channel 12 here in Richmond. They're doing a 4-year anniversary show about when Tropical Storm Gaston hit Richmond. Well, Gremlins hate getting wet anyway, and I really despise it because briefly I was trapped in my car as it was sinking in flash floodwaters.
Wow.
And I was interviewed on Storm Stories, ABC Primetime Live, the newspaper here, and another news affiliate here, ABC affiliate. Well, I get a phone call today from my former landlady saying Channel 12 is looking for you, and I literally not 30 minutes ago got off the phone with the reporter who's going to meet me tomorrow at the site of where it happened and wants to do a 10-year what's been going on since. And
wow. That's crazy, Gremlina.
So I'm going to get my Afterglow Kickstarter plugged in.
See, Dave, this is what I'm talking about. I had this all planned out 10 years ago.
I would just almost have to die for this to happen. No, I'm kidding. But, it's just, and that's a story the fans may not know unless they really watch Storm Stories or ABC Primetime.
I didn't know that. Exactly.
And this is what we're trying to bring to the fans.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, let's welcome somebody else to the party, too. Making her first appearance on Totally Driven Radio, the one, the only, MTV. You're live on Totally Driven Radio.
Woohoo! Hi, ladies. How are you? Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Hey,
you're welcome.
So I remember I actually saw that episode of Storm Stories with Gremlina on there, and that was scary. Good Lord. I'm glad she made it out there alive.
I was an idiot enough to actually film the recreation myself.
As long as your hair looks good, Gremlina, that's all I care about. Just as long as you're good.
Well, see, we do all our own stunts. That's
Yeah, that's funny. When Storm Stories asked me, I didn't tell them about Glow because I hadn't reconnected with you ladies or anything. They said, "Do you mind getting in the pool and doing?" And I'm like, "Oh hell, why not?"
Well, I also wanted to echo what you were saying about the fans earlier. That they are. I'm so thankful for social media that we have been able to reconnect with fans. And my little journey started about 10 or 12 years ago. When no, it was longer than that, about 15 years ago, when Babe, the farmer's daughter, put up the first message, started connecting with fans then, and it's really cool how some of them have followed us through. For then the next one was MySpace, and that kind of flopped out, and then Facebook, and Facebook has been the most fun because that's where I know myself and a lot of the other girls have connected, deeply with the fans and have made friends and have made a couple of lifelong friends, from that. They're the sweetest people, and I can't thank them enough. And I'm so happy to be able to do this fan appreciation show where we get to interact with them and have fun. I can't wait.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta let it. It's just gotta happen. I can't see it not happening. Can you?
Oh no,
I know.
it
will happen.
in my mind.
I don't care if I have to go out with my whip and bite ankles. It will happen.
Well, I might be jumping on a stripping pole here in about the next 2 days.
Well, and I want to reiterate. I mean, I have never asked that any fans. The only people that have come into contact with my guitar, Elvis, have been mostly good girls. And they've received the business end of Elvis. And no fan has ever been able to hold my guitar, Elvis, and I'm offering a photo op of them holding Elvis, taking a picture with me,
there you
for incentive. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
They like that.
I mean, all these things and the interaction you guys have with the fans. I mean, if you would have told me, as a teenager growing up watching you guys, like we would be interviewing you guys or interacting on social media today, or as Roxy said, become part of family with you guys. I mean, it's an incredible experience, and for you guys to be doing this whole Afterglow party to take it even a step further. I mean, people need to get on the ball. I mean, this is a huge opportunity here.
It is. And we
Exactly.
want to snowball it so we can take it on the road. We want this to be the first of many shows.
Yeah.
Amen.
And we don't want to wrestle, right, MTV? We don't want to wrestle. We want to get jealous.
I mean,
Well,
I do
you know
that
what?
enough with
We can
VCW
wrestle
and
words
managing.
and
I mean,
concepts
I prefer Glow to be just interacting with the fans.
Now, what is the actual the plan for this actual Afterglow party? What do you have an itinerary planned out for this?
Yes. We're not telling you anything. Well, I mean, I'll give you a little bit, Bay, okay, since I know you.
Okay.
It's going to be, okay, and it's going to be unscripted. Things are going to happen. There's going to be things that, on my end, that the girls are not going to know about, that are only good things, no bad surprises. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. But what I'm also doing is a memorabilia table. I want the girls to bring their memorabilia, to share it. I want the fans to bring their memorabilia. And there's going to be a hot seat for a couple of our fans that we know outright that have known us for a long time. But we're going to turn the questions around on them. We're going to give it right back to the fans, how they've been doing it to us for the last 5 years. Beware.
That could be scary.
Oh, I know. I
you
love
know
it.
what? Roxy likes to take over. She's really bossy, but
I am not. You know what? I'm passionate. That's what it is. I would do exclamation
which is
point.
another word for bossy.
In charge. Park Avenue. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, her bill is large. That's right. She's Roxy. She's in charge.
I don't think they were talking about my bill.
There will be some rapping. There will be some interacting. There is a format to the show. It's not just going to be like an open room of chaos. It's going to be a proper show,
right.
Beginning an event.
It's going to be a little improper in TV. It's going to be a little improper. We don't, there's...
Well, I'm a bad girl, so a lot of it...
There will be structure.
Most of what I do is improper,
Right. All I know is it's going to be a party. I mean, do you remember how you said, Faye, when you walked into the room and you knew exactly? I have this place already decorated with the chairs, with big posters that the artwork was donated by Jenner DeVera, who does all of our artwork, which I'm sure you saw. I want a pink furry rug. I want pink glitter popcorn. I want the little gifts that we're going to give out to. I mean, I have it all set in my mind, and the party's already happened. It's already done. And we're already on to the next show. There, how's that?
It sounds great.
In case people haven't been reading, sorry.
So it's passionate, just very. I think we're all passionate about it.
We are.
People,
I can't wait.
I've offered a perfume.
Now, here's a question, and I don't want it to come off the wrong way, but deep down, do you want this to happen more for the reunion part of seeing the other girls? You know what I mean?
No.
What?
It's going to be It's going to be exciting and everything to have the fans there and all, but to be able to have all the girls in a room again together, that's going to be
face to face. No, I don't. No.
We did that. We did that with the Glow documentary. We did that, the big reunion and everything, and that was wonderful. And actually, those of us who can go to the Cauliflower Alley Club reunion every year.
Okay.
Now, next year, I recommend everyone go. It's the 50th anniversary, and everyone's going to be there. You don't want to miss this. But
I'll be there, definitely.
This show is for us to interact with the fans. And we want to, it's kind of like a thank you and a kiss to the fans is how I see it. Because, how much fun is it when you get to, get up there, talk to, touch, ask questions. It was like being in somebody's living room, sitting around having beers and playing Hollywood Game Night, How much
or
fun
watching
would
some
that
great
be?
or watching some great movies with a old friend like I did with you last year, MTV.
There.
Absolutely.
And while eating pink popcorn, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
but more than that, I just can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. I absolutely love seeing the fans and talking to them and meeting. And I mean, they are the cutest, funniest, sweetest people I've ever met, and I love them. Absolutely love them.
They know more about us than we know, don't they? Like with our matches, they know a lot about us.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. They put all my matches on YouTube, and then they're telling me about things I did. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I watch them. I go, oh my God, that's so funny. When you're doing it, you don't realize a lot how well the character comes out. And God, I have so much fun doing it. And then I see it. I mean, we never saw it while we were doing it. We never saw any of it because it wasn't our seasons were not broadcast while we were actually doing the show.
Right. Yeah.
So I never saw anything I did until years afterward. I'm still seeing new things that I did, and they're so entertaining. Yeah. It's always surprising
and
to me.
Babe, I'm still cringing at my outfit with the butt shot in the ring.
Darling,
I'm cringing every time I look at it.
Baby. Yeah, you know what it is, and you come to a place in your life where you just accept what happened, and you accept who you are now, and you enjoy it. You enjoy the ride, and I want to say, rock the ride, people. That's what you got to do is rock the ride. Have fun.
Absolutely. Now,
And
will you all be
a
wearing glitter?
We're
I
going to
don't know if I'll be wearing
glitter. They're going to wear glitter.
Well, you know what? Sparkle is my favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know what? I never got an opportunity in Glow to wear glitter. Grimlina did not wear glitter.
Well,
Really?
let me dress you. Let me dress you and do your makeup like I did for Femme to Action. I made her into the cutest little goth doll you ever saw in your life. She was
You
adorable.
are eating that image up. MTV, they love it in VCW. I mean, that goth makeup and image you created, perfect.
She was the cutest little guy. She looked like a doll that you would buy at Hot Topic or something, the Gremlina goth doll, you know.
Let me see you ordering you, shameless.
Now, how about,
and MTV, what about you? What are you going to wear?
Wow. First, I'm going to slip on a little. Oh no, I'm going to wear. I'm going to dress. Character, rock and roll chic, you know, gotta do it.
Okay, but and the thing is, though, too, we're the Afterglow. We are who we are now. I'm going to dress exactly how I dress, which is funky, and you're not going to see red hair on me. I'm going to be blonde, like I always wanted to be back in Glow, and I'm going to be
rock and roll chic when I go out, you know.
No shoulder pads.
Rock fashion.
You know, I might wear something goth. I might wear something snakeskin print. I haven't decided. Grimmy is what she is. If I get wet or if I eat after midnight, you never know what might happen.
Okay, and Babe, this is what I like, that we're actually planning what we're wearing like it's there. So the vision is there. Everything is there. It's so close.
Oh, it's going to happen. And like I said, I've offered a perk. It's a one thing only because I can't afford a million of them. For the next person that donates $100, I'm going to an adult store and buy a handheld whip and autograph it and put an 8x10 with it to the person.
I just want to see you walk into the adult store.
You know, if my husband is enough of a enough of a great guy, he might even film me doing that.
Doug, I like that.
So say, wait, young lady, are you old enough to be in here?
Yeah. You know,
let's see some ID, child.
Oh, please. Not quite, but okay, thanks. But
I think we're all offering like something, you know, very personal to us with me and walking down Hollywood Boulevard. I swear I'm still going to do it. and then MTV with Elvis, and then Gremlina. I think somebody even asked if you could whip Godiva with that. He said they'd pay to see that.
Yeah, but they wanted Godiva to be naked with me whipping her, and we're like, keep it PG-13, children.
Jimmy, knock it off. I know it was you, Jimmy. So knock it off.
I don't know where I'm surprised he hasn't called in. Probably because Godiva didn't call in, so he's not calling in. He's probably
Oh my God! Grow up, Jimmy.
Oh, please.
You got the real deal here. Enough of the fantasy.
Oh, that's funny. Now, yeah, like you were saying, there is tons of rewards for people with pledging, and I mean, you can pledge as little as $1 up to $1,000 or more. I mean, and there's tons of rewards on there, just like the girls are saying. And let me see here. So they go to Kickstarter.com. I guess they just search. Would they just search Afterglow Fan Party? Is that how you do it?
It's the Afterglow Fan Party on Kickstarter. So it's the capital T Afterglow Fan Party, and it goes right up. In fact, I just looked at it myself, and it's very cool because you kind of see it. Okay, 30% funded, and then it said 16 days, so the panic set in. But it shows you right when you go there exactly how you're doing and how you're funding. I don't know if I like
Roxy,
that.
Roxy, did you tell them about the DVD?
I did.
Yes, thinking about the fans who aren't going to be able to go to this show but would like to see it.
Yep.
For a pledge, you're going to get a DVD of the show. So.
Yeah. So now there's no excuse.
There's no excuse. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You can still be a part of history and kickstart this thing in the backside. Woohoo!
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
And like you were saying earlier too, I mean, people, they can just donate $5. It'll add up if we get 100 people or 1,000 people donating $5.
There you go, and it's that, yeah. Right.
So,
the moment it funds and everything goes, that theater is ours. It's ours. And then we're going to take off with promoting. And like I said, there's not that many seats to sell, and that's the whole purpose. It's going to be one of those type of shows. You won't even be able to get a ticket. We want it like that. But we don't want to go real big with the show. Not yet. We want it intimate.
Yeah, make it intimate, a special occasion. People will be fighting to get in the door. That's how you want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like the old Studio 54 days.
Yeah, but without the drugs.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now, I'm sure one question and one person everybody would like to know about, Mel Fiji, how is she doing?
I have no idea. Do you guys? I have no idea.
Well, last time I saw her, she was doing really well.
Mhm.
We had a birthday party for her, and she was in a new place and doing really well.
Oh, really?
She's in yet another new place, but no one knows where right now.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She moved again?
That's the last I heard.
Mhm. See, there it goes. And people are asking, is she coming? And we have no idea. Well, at least I don't, of her health, and I can't answer for her. But, I mean, why even say anything until it's actually, to the point of where it's pledged? So I don't even want to say anything to her. I don't want to get her hopes up.
No, and I don't think she's to the point where she could actually do a show.
Yeah. I kind of had a feeling, so. Yeah. That's okay. We have a few other ones.
But I know she's doing much better than she was during the documentary. She's doing so much better.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Now,
as
we said, this is going to happen. So, and you said you would like to do, you're going to do the one out in L.A. first, and then you'd like to do one in Vegas. Mm-hmm. After the success of those two, will you come to the East Coast?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. That's our next stop.
Hello, I live on the East Coast, and if you decide to try Virginia, I have the perfect venue that I could probably get dirt cheap.
That's awesome, and we have to do. We absolutely have to do New York. We have to do New York. I know Pete.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
He
Yes.
is begging. He's always saying, let me know when you're coming to New York. I'd love to see you. And I keep telling him, honey, the second I get to New York, we're having lunch. But I haven't, had occasion to go out there. So
start somewhere. We have to have our ground. We have to start somewhere. In Los Angeles, because most of the girls are here, is why we're here. I'm able to do things and get things done and, fly Gremlina in. MTV's here. I'm here. Godiva's here. Little Egypt. Gel Bay. Who else? Thunderbolt. So we have a lot
there's
of
a lot of resources, too, with technical crews.
It's no brainer. It's got to start here. But it's got to start.
Everybody's in the business here. Everybody, there's video and audio text and just, we know a lot of people.
and I also, too, Bay, my thing is I think when we go to another state, city, whatever, that we switch up the girls. We switch up, the party, make it different and do a different DVD, film something different that, somebody can maybe look forward to the next one. Just change it up. Don't make it, because I think that's kind of how Glow was. You never knew what was going to happen. This is the way I want this to be.
Well, that's how the Rolling Stones did their last few tours. It was incredible. Every show was a different show, and it all depended on the venue, what kind of a venue they were in. They adapted the show for the venue and the audience. And, there are people who follow the Rolling Stones, and they were saying, oh, yeah, we've been, to shows in here and here and here, and they were all different. And I know some of my friends went, and they were all different. I went to one at Staples Center, and it was amazing. It was one of the best concerts I've ever been to, one of the best shows I've ever been to in my life. I think that's very wise, Roxy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because we all have our personalities and our moods, and, I don't want it so scripted that it feels like it's a script, It's just got to be, who we are and how we feel, and just change it up and just make it different every time.
In Las Vegas, we can do the after party, after sin, the after sin show.
Vegas is our stomping ground. That'll be wild there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
I feel like a homecoming.
We ain't even going there about Vegas.
No, we're not going there until the fan party happens. Then we'll tell a few secrets. Until then, girls, we're going to zip our mouths.
That's right. Save it for the stage.
Leave some mystery.
It's too funny. Well, I want to thank you all for calling in. I wish you all the luck, and I hope I know it's going to happen. And kick LA's ass. Enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
bummed that I won't be able to be there, but I'm there in spirit.
You will be there. You will be there in spirit.
I am there in spirit.
Absolutely.
And I'm coming through to Rhode Island in November, and I promise
think we
you,
might
if
be
you ever
going
get
there.
Huh?
I think we might be going to that show.
Well, you'll get to see me. I'll be there. They just put me on the website officially. And also, ladies, guess who's going to be joining me in Rhode Island? Sylvester Bowler.
Oh,
him.
Give him a big kiss. Give him a big kiss for me.
I definitely will. He chose to join me in Rhode Island for the con because we're both Supernatural fans, and they've got an awesome lineup of Supernatural guests coming. So he decided that after knowing me for 4 years on Facebook, it was time to meet face-to-face. And, Bay, I told you, if you ever do your Hooters tour and hit Richmond, I'm going to lunch with you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to make it there eventually. I've slacked so bad on my Hooters tour. I haven't gone to nowhere since New Year's Day.
Before you go to Hooters Bay, why don't you go to the Afterglow? What are you doing? You got to put your priorities straight.
That's right.
I'm there in spirit. I pledge.
Okay, you and Jess hop in your purple car and get to the show. I just want to ride in the car, that's all.
Well, you have to come here to Philly because I don't want to put 3,000 miles on it, breaking it out there.
That's true.
Love the car. That thing is polished. But you got to give Jess a hug and a kiss for me, babe.
I will. I definitely will.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for having me on the show. I had a great time, and we'll talk to you again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys are always welcome. You know that.
Babe, everybody, a pledge, any pledge, $1, anything helps towards the Afterglow party. Just anything. Nothing is too small. It's just to me, it's good backup support for us. We love all of our fans, and we want to get it out to the fans. We want to get out there.
And people, we couldn't do Glow without you. We can't do this without you. We need you, fans.
And thank you so much for your love and support.
And thank you, Babe, too. Babe's a big supporter. He loves all of us.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah. But, Jimmy, I hate to say you suck. So there. You officially suck.
Oh, that's my Roxy, a healing heart.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so funny. I wish he was here to hear that.
Oh, I'm sure he'll hear it. I'll hear about it later on.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure my phone will be ringing.
You all have a nice evening.
You too. Thanks again.
Bye-bye.
Bye, MTV.
Bye, MTV.
Bye, Grammy. Bye, Roxy.
Bye, sweetie. Love you.
Love you, too. We'll see you soon.
Hopefully.
All right, there they go.
All right. Yep. Bae, so this is where we leave. This is the hard part because I don't know what the heck to do. So you want to send me out in a good way?
There she goes, the Queen of Glow, Miss Roxy Astor, the heartbeat of Glow, keeping the spirit alive with the Glow after party.
There you go. Thank you, Bae.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Bae.
Bye. See you later.
See you later.
All right, there they go. The Glow Girls, Roxy, Gremlina, and MTV. Make sure to go to Kickstarter.com just go to the search bar at Kickstarter and look for the Glow or Afterglow fan party. And I don't know if you know this, Nick. I didn't know this until I pledged money today for the party. I guess that? Amazon owns Kickstarter.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
They're involved because the payment went through Amazon. And that's exactly what I did. I just started laughing. I said, see? Amazon owns the world.
They do, man. They got it.
It's unreal. It's scary. Wow.